Hello, Dimash. Happy birthday. I'm Jenny from San Francisco, California, and I've been a fan of yours since I saw you on The Singer. So I hope your birthday is absolutely wonderful and that the coming year brings you everything that you desire. You're definitely worth all the great gifts that you have and that will be coming your way. We love you here and hope that you'll come and visit the US again and do some more concerts. Again, happy birthday. I hope it's a blessed one.
Hello, my friends. Today we in the art studio our big friend Ari.
Hi, I'm Ari.
So Ari, if you little bit introduce yourself, we will very appreciate it.
I'm Ari. I was born here in California, and I'm an avid fan of Dimash for 4 years now, for almost 5 years maybe. And I've just started drawing his image about a year ago, and I just wanted to share it all with you.
So my friends, how we met with Ari. Last weekend we was in Fremont, and this time Ari was in big house. It's was a group of fan of Dimash again. We talking about Dimash, we talking about birthday Dimash, and today, of course, my subscribers today birthday Dimash. So we congratulate Dimash.
Congratulate his birthday. Happy birthday, Dimash. Happy 28, and I wish you the best of everything. You have so much coming up that's just stunning, and love you so much. So thank you for being, and you're my heart.
I feel how big love Ari to Dimash. So if you talking a little bit about how you go to Dimash, it was several years ago, yes?
Yes. How I did what?
How you start to go to Dimash? Maybe you listen some song, maybe?
Oh, I found him on YouTube. On the Chinese show, The Singer. And I saw SOS. And I cried.
I understand you, because I know a lot of people who first time listen Dimash song and this time stopping and go to TV and open TV. Who is that? Who is that? Who is this guy? And after that, I know I was seeing one video with dears from Ukrainian, and one woman talking like you. I just saw SOS Dimash and I laugh since this time.
I just cried right through that song, and I started singing it to everybody. And then I got on the computer, and I just stayed on the computer for weeks trying to find everything I could find out about him. I researched everything that he did and where he came from. I listened to videos of him and his family speaking in foreign language, and I just listened right through it, even though I didn't know what they were talking about. But something about his energy comes through, and it comes through me into my artwork here. And I just have so much love for him, how he's changed my life. I was very, very depressed, and just knowing who he is and what he stands for, and has brought me a lot of peace, a lot of joy, and a lot of creativity that I didn't have before. This is new. All my drawings are new. Only a year I've been drawing, and they go very fast. I do 1 or 2 a week. It was a little more until my hand started hurting, and my doctor said I had to slow down. Share the pictures.
Please share your pictures, because this is pictures very interesting. This is not only Dimash like portrait. This is like Dimash with family. Dimash.
This is him and his father at the singer after he sang Opera 2, and he found his father off stage, and they hugged. It was just a beautiful sight. I'll never forget it. It was just stunning.
This is your own collection, yes?
Yes, it's my own collection. It's turning out to be that. Yes.
If we want to buy something, some of your pictures, if we want to buy some of your pictures, it's prohibited, yes, because it's just your,
yeah, I can't sell them without permission. I have to have permission to sell them, and it's, for me, it was a very healing experience to start doing these drawings. I was in a very serious depression for a good while, for a long time, when I found him on SOS, and that's why I cried so when I found him. I still cry when I watch that.
So before you're not drawing?
No, I just started these a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, I've never done portraits before. It's the first time I've done portraits.
But
And
you draw something, yes? Not
no,
portrait.
never. Not any drawings at all. No drawings, no.
Really? Because if you help us, you understand? Look, Ari before not drawing, just now start.
Yeah, it's amazing because
Yeah, a year ago. Yeah.
because the quality and the lifelike of the portraits of Dimash are just amazing. It's like you've been drawing all your life.
Yeah.
So for you to just, from not drawing or doing portraits and all of a sudden doing portraits, it's just amazing.
That comes from him. That comes from him. He instills that in people. There's many of us who have never drawn before. We're doing stunning artwork, amazing artwork, and being very, very creative. And he's passing that on to us, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm up in my years, and it's given me some life. It gave me life. So I'm forever grateful to him, and I just adore who he is and what he represents until my last breath. I will be drawing his picture, and it gives me a lot of joy. It helps me connect to him even in a bit different way, on a different level, and because I can feel him when I draw, and I think that comes through. It comes through.
If we're talking little bit small secret, your ages.
My what?
Your ages, how old is you?
Oh, I don't want to announce that. I'm older than his grandmother. Yeah, I'm older than his grandmother.
Okay.
So
that's yes, that's wonderful.
and I really didn't want people to know my age.
Yeah, that's wonderful, because your ages, you're not very young person. You ages like grandmother, grandfather, Dimash, but you feel like you feeling like
I don't feel my age at all. And I get up and go and do, and I have no real limits. I think it's a mindset, and also I think it might be a little bit of genetics in there. My mother was very young until in her 90s, and I have a real, my spirit is not old, a young spirit inside.
Because I understand what. First of all, Dimash, Kazakh person, living in center of Asia, my country. I am from Kazakhstan, so
Yes.
but people on the world love Dimash. You know, I little bit don't understand this moment, because this for me like you know, it's like I think Dimash not person who live in exact Kazakhstan. It's kind of person from world, yes, because all of people understand song Dimash, music Dimash. So I think Dimash don't have borders. Yeah.
When I think of his stability, I see him just so grounded in Kazakhstan. He's so grounded there with his people and his country, and how his passion that he feels for his family and his country. And I feel that so strongly, that he's just so rooted there. And the fact that he can come out and share all that with the world is just so wonderful. It's just so wonderful.
You know, some Dimash talking, I am just boy. I am just a boy who not get married, of course, because age is 28 today. And Dimash talking, no, please, I'm not for you somebody who like ideal. I just person, just boy. So interesting. You talking about Kazakhstan, something like special place.
It is for him, yeah. And it's become that for a lot of us too. I mean, a lot of us want to go there and experience it. I thought if he had a concert there, I would like to go when he has a concert there. When he had his concert, Our Now Kinetic Voice, there was so many people there. It was so big, and he was so amazing. It was just a wonderful concert. If he does that again there, it was in Kazakhstan. If he does that again, I want to go there. And that's when I want to experience Kazakhstan. I want to go out into their country, into their countryside, into the steppes, and really spend some time there.
You know, Dimash from Aktobe. I've never been Aktobe because I know Aktobe very. For me, I'm from Almaty.
Is he not living in Almaty now?
Aktobe is not close to Almaty.
No, I think he was born in Aktobe, but he's not living there now.
I think maybe you're right. Maybe born in Aktobe, but living in Astana. Oh, sorry, Nur Sultan.
Yeah.
But now, but for me, Aktobe it's kind of like cold city because very close to Russia. And I am a person from Almaty. Almaty like San Francisco, weather like that. But Almaty has 4 seasons, and very good. It's kind of like oasis, big oasis. But Aktobe, very cold city, and people in Aktobe not like Almaty people. Yes, of course, because our country very big. So my question, maybe you have more information about Kazakhstan?
I don't know. I don't have a lot, no.
Why are you not studying about Kazakhstan?
I will. I get there.
I have a question for Ari. If Dimash is watching this video, what would you like to say to Dimash?
I would like to sit down with him and have a few words with him before I leave this world, and I'd like to give him my work.
When you say you want to give him your work, what does that mean?
My art. I want to pass those on to him.
Well, so you prepared a box of original.
I have a portfolio that I want him to have.
And why do you want to give it to Dimash?
I love him so much, and he's done so much for me, and the drawings mean so much to me, and I just want him to have the originals.
What has he done for you?
My son-in-law asked me that, and I said, he's changed my life. And he says, how so? I said, his music. His music. My father was a pianist for MGM in studios in California when I was young. And I actually wrote to Hans Zimmer at one point, and before Dimash. I had been watching the movie Batman Begins, and after the credits were rolling, and I was just laying back and listening to the music, and it's like the Rachmaninoff of soundtracks. It was just stunning, stunning. And so I wrote to him, and I told him how I was affected by that. And my father was a pianist at MGM, and he sent me a friend request on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So that's how I got connected to him, and from there I started, once I found Dimash, I started sending him videos of Dimash. So I was really excited when the DLD exposed him to Hans Zimmer. I'm just elated, because Hans Zimmer is like huge, and Dimash is a perfect fit for that.
Yes, you're right.
Do you feel that you had some part to the connection?
I feel really connected to all of it. I feel connected to the music. It goes into me very deeply. I lost my father when I was very young, and I used to sit on the steps and listen to him play the piano when I was little. And then when I was 6, my mother took us away from him. And I think I cried for him until I was 25 years old. I
understand. Okay. So, my friends, you understand, yes, our feeling now, because for Ari, Dimash, very, it's like a part of life, kind of like part of life, yes.
I feel his music inside, I feel his voice. And it stimulates what I lost very young. And
so I have interesting question for you guys, because guys are not fan of Dimash, but guys more and more now and more understand who is Dimash for people.
if you listen to each song he sings, everyone is different. He always surprises us. Every single song is different. There's no repetition with him. And you start listening to different songs and different genres that he sings, and his voice, how he regulates, how he the control he has of his voice, and how he uses it. You'll end up growing into loving him like we do, and tears still coming.
We understand you because my feeling like now, like you too, because I start my channel 3 years ago. But I start why? Because it just it's like proud about Dimash. It's like Dimash because from my country. After that, more and more.
I'm so happy I got to find you. I mean, that I found you
Thank you
from
so much.
Kazakhstan.
And I
That's
teach you.
that's so wonderful for me to meet somebody from his country.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I feel you something from my country, my food, maybe my life, like a style of my life. Okay, I teach you. But what I think now, more and more I meet people, I understand. Dimash, it's kind of not only a singer. Dimash kind of like a person who
He's more than that. He's it's hard to put into words what he does for people. He represents something that we all want, you know, with his kindness, his heart, and his peace that he wants, and we all want that. And some of my drawings that I've put online has him as the ambassador of peace. So he's so many things. He just exudes so much love and kindness. And then he has this great art, you know, that he shares with all of us. It's just stunning. It's stunning.
I know you
Can't
met.
stop the tears.
I know you met with Dimash in airport. Yes,
I did in New York. When he flew into New York at the concert, I was flying into Newark. My plane was landing at the same time as his, and so I didn't get to go to when he arrived. But when he was leaving, I ran to the airport and I stood outside in the cold for about 2 hours. My tongue was even frozen. I was just waiting for his van to show up. And some people came out and said, "You can't stand out here, it's not fair." I said, "Well, you come out if you want." And yeah, I just stood out there. It was so cold. I had my big winter coat on. When the van came, I walked right up to it, and there was that man that was like yelling at everybody to get back, you know. And there was a bunch of people got out, and then I looked up, and he's in the van. He's up there by himself, and he's looking down. And the man made us back up, and so he came out, and I had my concert ticket, and I said, "Would you sign this for me?" And he did. I had a pen, of course, ready. And then he was whisked out very quickly, and I just touched his arm. I said, "I love you."
just I love you.
Yeah,
Just 2 words.
I love you. Yeah.
That's enough, maybe for
Yeah.
for
I
us,
just
for you,
touched.
for
I
Dimash.
touched this arm,
Okay.
and I said, "I love you." And then he was gone. It was very quick.
Maybe Dimash need more attention for dears. Maybe.
Oh, he gets a lot of attention. He just, when he's leaving like that, it's hard for him because there's so many people, and he's on a time slot, and he has to get to the plane and stuff. So
I mean, before concert and after concert, dears has special event. Yes.
we do. We have a pre-party, which we did have at the in Brooklyn, and at that time I was moderator for Dimash USA, and there were several of us moderators that were sitting at the table signing everyone in. And it was very special. It was a very special night.
Maybe Dimash need.
But he didn't
more
come to
talking.
that. Yeah, he didn't come. But Roshan was there, and his Dumber players, Rasul. I have a picture with Rasul. And so So it was a wonderful night, the pre-party. It was great, yeah.
I know about Seng Sheng, who has violin and play violin. Guys know very good Seng Sheng. We've been San Diego, yes, and we met with Seng Sheng. Seng Sheng very loves Dimash too. Yes.
At the concert, I bought seats that I never used. I ended up standing at his feet at the stage.
Really?
I stood at his feet at the stage. It was just right there at on the right side, not in front, but right on the right side. And when he sang Agni Pietra,
Alirika.
yeah, he was facing the front, and then he did a turn where he did this, and he was right there at me. And I videotaped all that. I have it on video. And he's just, I couldn't move. I was like stunned the whole time. I was like, I caught myself not taking pictures. You know, I was just so engrossed in the whole performance and who he was, and that I was actually there. And I had to kind of slap myself a little bit to take some videos and take some pictures. So yeah, it was just wonderful. But I stood the whole time, 3 hours. Yeah, just never left that spot. I was afraid to leave because there was such a crowd. You know, they would push you in and take your spot. So yeah, it was great. It was a great concert, just amazing. It was the best concert. I'm so glad I went.
You know, we have friends from Kyrgyzstan, and our friend talking. If you watch YouTube, that's one thing. If you go to a live concert, that's another thing.
It is. It is. Anyone who loves Dimashq needs to go to the concert, and I think they all feel that way. I watch a lot of reactions, and everyone says we've got to go see him live. And it's kind of a going thing. We need to see him live. And I totally agree with that.
Guys, you have question? Because you're American people. I'm just start to go to American. I understand my my side. Because for me, very surprised. People very excited about Dimash. What about you? What you thinking?
Well, you mean as far as questions? I think it's fantastic that Dimash has touched you in a way that has changed your life.
Yes, it
And
totally
so-
lifted me up out of such a hole
Yeah,
that I
so,
was in.
I mean, yeah.
Gave me my creative that was so hidden and buried inside me.
I think if Dimash hears your story, I think he would be touched also that he was able to make such an impact on you. So, can you imagine? You're just one of
Millions.
millions of fans, and there's probably other stories of how Dimash has
mine.
changed their lives. So, it's he's just an amazing person.
He is. He
Yes.
is. He's for sure.
Yes.
And he's so young. He's so brilliant. All his years of study, music, with his grandmother taking him when he was 5 every day to the music school. I know that's so important to him. I can see when he talks about it how important that is to him. And I relate to that gratitude. And he does show it. But he's now 23 years in educating himself in music and working on his PhD. So he's just brilliant. And
Would you say he's like a Renaissance man? Just he's so,
in his when he does his rap in the song "Screaming," he talks about Renaissance men in the rap. The translation talks about Renaissance men. Yeah, I think probably is.
You mean Renaissance man is like old, very young, but inside it's like me, it's like thinking like...
He's a very old soul.
Really?
Dimash is an old soul. I think he's a very old soul.
First time I listened to this first like old soul. Wow,
he just has so much that's operating so well with him, and he works very hard at it. It's not like he just, he floats through. He works very hard at it, and he has amazing support from his family. His family is really, really important to him, and his father is his manager. So I actually got his signature as well. His father. After Dimash, at the airport, after Dimash went through, I saw Kanat, Mr. Kanat, right there, and I said, Kanat? And I had him sign the other side of the ticket, so I have both signatures on that. So he signed it right here.
Lift it up.
It's kind of a copper gold pen right here. This, I printed that ticket out to have at the concert. It has my name on it, and then on the back there's Kanat and Dimashem and his father.
And we maybe show you Kat who now behind us. Okay?
He's doing this solo. Hey, Miss Bella. Come on, honey.
Bella, 7 years old.
Bella. This is Miss Bella. She's my little rescue. We've saved her several times over. She's finally well. She's very sick for a very long time. We'll be very welcoming to anyone that comes to America, and especially you, Dimash. Hope to see you in America again soon. We very love you and miss you, and hope they have a concert here again soon. And he always says, welcome to Kazakhstan. So I'm going to say, welcome to Kazakhstan. That's what he always says at the end.
Dimash talking always, welcome to Kazakhstan, welcome to Kazakhstan. And
Yeah,
I
said it.
I enjoy to welcome to Kazakhstan because like you, very necessary for us. Study Dimash. We too, because for us it's like,
How long have you been familiar with Dimash?
Me? You mean channel, my channel?
Yeah, well, how long have you known about Dimash?
Since start my channel.
That was what, 4 years?
3 years ago.
3 years, yeah.
3 years ago. Yes, first of all, I excited about Dimash because Dimash from my country. I'm living in America, but now more and more, it's not only exciting. It's like kind of I study who is Dimash, why people excited about Dimash, and you maybe since today you will be more not only people who are coming to you, maybe scientists too. Because very interesting, you emotional. For me, I'm sociologist. For me, very interesting your personality. Why you so love Dimash? Why you talking Kazakhstan? Very interesting country. Why you talking like that? Thank you so much for
Thank you.
our interview. So guys, we talking you bye bye because we need end our video today. Please subscribe our channel, and maybe Ari, you talking bye bye too? Or
Yes, thank you so much for coming and for your coming, as Dimash says. And for Dimash, please come to San Francisco, to our big stadium here, and we'd love to have you here. And thank you so much for this interview today.
and happy birthday, Dimash! Because today I upload video.
Oh yes, and very happy birthday, Dimash.
Bye.
Bye. At the Ame Mountain Festival, where he was singing in the rain. He stayed in the rain. This was like his last look when he finished the song at forget the name of the place. It was the WOW Arena in Sochi, where he finished the song and then he just stopped in the look. That was the look. This is him and his grandparents.
Okay. I think this is a SOS, yes, in Paris.
No, that's
No?
not SOS, no. This is the first one I ever did. That's the very first drawing I did. This is one that I'm not sure what the occasion was on this. He was out on a photo shoot on that one. This one is part of the Art for Dummies group. They give us one a week to draw, and we do as a group of many people from many countries. We draw the same image, all of us do the same image once a week, and they give us the image, and this is from that. This is also Art for Dummies. This one is too. This is one I just did that I liked. This is from his show in Dubai.
Okay. So you've been in Dubai too?
I didn't go.
Oh.
No, unfortunately. This is also that same photo shoot from this, I think. It's the same time that he shot this one.
But you've been in concert, yes, several times?
I went to New York.
New York, okay.
This is one I just love, his passion, and I just drew that because he was singing Autumn Strong at Yekaterinburg.
Yekaterinburg, yes, it's Russia.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is Shine, Super Shine.
Wow.
That is Golden.
Golden. Yes. This is the famous Golden.
This was a photo shoot. These are proofs from my printer. This is SOS. And this is just one that I just drew. I love the look. I like his eyes. I try to get where he's looking at you.
If we open
And-
okay, and show eyes. Oh, you're right. You're right, yes.
I try to get them where he's really looking at you. Here, here. That one. And then over here are I forget the name of the song now. Omer Oter. These three are from that song.
Omer-Oter, yes, I know.
Omer Oter.
Omer
That's the
Oter.
song.
His song, yes.
This is a proof sheet I had everything scanned that has earlier drawings that are not up. This is Ave Maria. I forget the name on this one. This is when he was young.
So are you...
This is Armstrong, this one, and this one, these two.
Ari, if people want to take a t-shirt and with your pictures, so maybe you have business. That's good business for making a print for t-shirt, because these pictures are very beautiful.
I can't sell them. I can only give them away. I'm not allowed to sell his image. Unless I had permission from him, then I could.
Because
I can't violate that. You know, I can't go against.
you know why I think about that? Because that's America. Yes, that will be good business too. Yes, maybe you need things.
I'd have to have permission from him to be able to sell them. This is Simple Passion. This is Stranger. This is Fly Away. This is the International show, international show.
Okay.
This is Simple Passion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the name of this one was. It was just
Okay. Uh-huh.
this one I just loved. I saw a photograph of him, and he had this most beautiful, just such a simple smile, beautiful smile. So I drew that. Also this one, just like the eyes. This was a photo shoot.
Okay.
This is Omera Chair. Oh, this one. This one is the same as... Oh well, what happened to it now?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Anyway, that one. This one. I just did this one. These his hands. And this was his when he was with his grandmothers in Dubai. This was just one we did for Art for Dummies. This is a diamond print. She puts all these little tiny diamond shapes in and makes up the face. And I bought that from her several years back, 3 years ago. This is the signed autograph one from the digital show.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about the tape. I haven't got it framed yet. This is one I just liked a lot, and I just drew it, and I've used a lot by filling in here with different imaging through my computer app. This is Art for Dummies. This is one I just did that I liked a lot. This is a very old one. That was the Titanic song. When he sang that. This was Shine. This was when he was game playing when he was younger. This was, not sure which concert that was. It was recent, I think. Might have been Dubai. This is, he was recently playing tennis in here. That's Art for Dummies. This is one I just loved and I just had to draw it. That one was Simple Passion. Here. This is one I did for DQ Official Perfume. This is Ikanade.
Ikanade.
Ikanade. This is Art for Dummies. This is an early one I did in color. This is also one that I just did because I liked the image. That one also, that's an early one. This is the Chinese song, 1,000 Miles. Beautiful song.
Yes.
This is recent. That's Art for Dummies. This is one I just did that I just liked. No, this is recent. This was in Prague. This is recent also, but I'm not sure which concert.
Okay.
I have boxes full.
I think a little bit your kitchen. Okay, we cut. Okay.
My printer, the man that does my printing, that does it replays or does my scans, he gave me these pizza boxes. That's how he stores all his images in pizza boxes. Because they're the right size. I don't know where we can put this. These are all the originals.
Yes, beautiful.
This is Victoria Awards. New York. After the concert in New York.
Okay.
That's New York.
Thank you.
It's also New York. He looks happy there. This is one of his digital videos online. I'm not sure, I can't remember the name of the song because it's in Kazakh. This is when he was younger. That was a photo shoot. This is Armstrong. There's a lot of passion there. It was just stunning. The song. Something fell down. That's Armstrong.
You're talking Armstrong?
Autumn Strong is the name of the song.
Armstrong.
Autumn Strong is the name of the song.
Autumn
It was
Strong.
akin to the Iconati.
Autumn Strong.
Yeah, that same.
Autumn Strong.
Yeah. This is Simple Passion. Simple Passion. Stranger.
Wow, stranger.
Yeah.
Yes, very good picture.
So wonderful.
Like big emotion.
Yeah. This is Fly Away.
Okay.
The song. Ave Maria. This is the international show.